Sister Wives, will Robyn Brown's daughter Meri on season 19? And why did Paedon Brown get kicked out? Also Kody Brown threatening kids' lives caught on film. I will explain everything. Watch this video until end. Hey lovely viewers, welcome to my shocking news channel. Undeniably, season 19 is a hot topic in the minds of Sister Wives viewers. While some people think it will cover the vow renewal of Kody and Robyn Brown, others believe it's going in another direction. Sister Wives has a tricky situation. Undoubtedly, there are many questions about what Sister Wives season 19 will look like, especially after the tragic loss of Garrison Brown. Recently, there were discussions about the new season needing to move in a new direction. While some fans can't stomach the thought of seeing any footage with the belated Garrison, others want to get a hold of any filming with the sweet soul possible. As many people know, the filming finishes long before releasing it to the public, so most likely there is new documentation of life with Garrison. However, some fans believe it is time to clear the slate and start over. Some fans hope to see TLC cover the lives of the kids rather than rehash the division in the plural marriage between Kody, Meri, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn Brown. Without a doubt, there would be a plethora of topics to cover with the kids growing and making lives for themselves outside of the constructs of their parents. But now fans think the new season might include a celebration of marriage for one of Robyn's daughters. Will Robyn Brown's daughter Meri on season 19? Since Robyn Brown's daughter, Aurora Brown, introduced a boyfriend into the picture in season 18, some people think that is the writing on the wall. After mentioning a boy, it seems plausible TLC may be planting a clue for the new season. On Reddit, the Sister Wives community is tossing around some ideas of what season 19 might look like. One user says, "Taking bets now." Then, they discuss the upcoming season, saying, "So how many wanna bet it's not a renewal of vows but Aurora is getting married?" Think about it, they spoke of a boy she was dating in season 18 while visiting Meri house. That's the one thing Robyn hasn't done on the show, and that's me mother of the bride. Many believe TLC is lining up Robyn to be the mother of the bride. Likewise, it gives Aurora a special moment in the spotlight. Fans discuss Robyn Brown's daughter entering marriage. Seemingly, it wasn't too far-fetched for some sister wives to think about what a wedding would mean for Robyn Brown and her little nugget, Aurora Brown. And Robyn gives a super awkward speech about how proud she is Aurora still has her purity whilst tearfully reminding everyone hers was stolen. Kody officiates and spends time talking about how he protected Aurora's purity. Aurora has a panic attack during the ceremony and has to be carried back to her horse-drawn carriage. "I got a bomb for ya." Kody picks the dress. But Robyn doesn't know Kody picks the dress, and it's revealed in a talking head just like it happened to the OG3. Probably be even more entertaining TBH. Adding, "Bet they won't worry about venues and budgets like they did the actual Brown girls. I bet there will be at least an engagement with one of the girls." Undoubtedly, Christine Brown did the best job she could to raise 6 kids without Kody Brown being present the majority of the time. Recently, Sister Wives fans began to question why Paedon Brown was kicked out by Christine. Christine Brown works through challenges. Undeniably, raising 6 kids without a full-time father in the home had to be a huge challenge for Christine Brown. Although Christine was part of the plural family with Meri, Janelle, Robyn, and Kody Brown, it wasn't easy to be solo frequently with 6 kids in tow. Kody and Christine share 5 girls, Aspen, Mykelti, Gwendlyn, Isabel, and Truly, and 1 son, Paedon. Primarily, Christine was managing her household on her own as the kids were growing up. Undeniably, Paedon has a strong personality. Likewise, growing up with 5 sisters along with a huge plural family, it was hard to meet everyone's needs. At that time, Paedon was struggling with anger and bitterness from his life experiences. In many ways, before the family made the move to Flagstaff, Paedon had become stagnant. Admittedly, Paedon Brown says his mother was the one to give him the boot out of the house, not Kody. So why did Christine kick Paedon out before moving to Flagstaff? Why did Christine kick Paedon Brown out? On Reddit, Sister Wives fans bring up a discussion about Paedon Brown being kicked out by Christine Brown. First, the user says, "Paedon kicked out." Then, They continue saying, so I have heard several podcast and YouTube interviews with Paedon and it's been mentioned several times how Christine kicked him out the house before the move to Flagstaff. Anyone have any idea why, or has this been discussed by others? He was never asked why or what happens, and I am generally curious. One user replies, from an interview, he said that he wasn't in school, and he wasn't working either. Christine said to him that he wasn't going to come to Flagstaff with them. He said, it was like she was sort of kicking me out, but it was the best thing my mom could do for me, as I wasn't moving forward. If anything, I was going backwards. I am glad she said that. It really was the best thing for me. After the initial post on Reddit, other Sister Wives fans gave their thoughts on the situation of Christine Brown kicking Paedon Brown out of her house. I don't think she technically kicked him out per se. She just told him he couldn't move to Flagstaff with them and he needed to figure out what he was doing. Aspen, Mykelti and Isabel all left at 18 BC. She had a rule that she thought they should get of the house and experience being on their own. The only one of her kids that stayed at home while in school was Gwen, and I think that had a lot to do with the pandemic. And for some reason I recall hearing Paedon talk about this at some point. He didn't give a reason why, but I recall him saying it was for the best and he really needed that push or something like that. Another user says, it's weird because Janelle let her kids stay with her as long as they needed. She didn't kick them out, but her kids always were moving towards a goal as well. Whether it was school or buying a house. I think Paedon may have been in a bit of a standstill and she felt like he needed that push. Like you said, Janelle's kids seem to be working towards a goal. Admittedly, Christine Brown recognized Paedon Brown living with her at 23 without a job wasn't good for him. However, Paedon acknowledges, his mom saw his life wasn't going anywhere with her allowing him to stay. Undeniably, she knew he needed a little tough love to help him grow and told him he had to leave. When interviewed, Paedon understood her reason for essentially throwing him out. Furthermore, he admits it was what he needed to spread his wings. One Redditor says, he did say that it was the best thing that ever happened to him. For those interested, the interview is on Surviving Sister Wives podcast. Another commenter disagrees with Christine's approach. They say, I have sons similar in age to Christian's kids. I can't imagine taking the tough love route that Christian did with her kids when they hit adulthood. Especially since back in the day, it seemed more to do with pleasing Kody than giving Paedon a fighting chance. I know that as a parent, learning when to let your kids fly is one of the toughest things to do. But judging by what we see in Paedon's socials, he really could have used more time to mature and more direction in adult life. Do you think Christian regrets pushing Paedon out of the nest? Kody Brown is one of the least popular figures among the Sister Wives fandom. Viewers find him incredibly arrogant and even verbally abusive to his family members. In general, Sister Wives viewers agree that Kody's bad behavior has grown more extreme over the years. After 18 seasons, he's a shell of the jovial father figure from season 1. But even in the show's early days, Kody displayed extremely poor parenting tactics, especially when it came to disciplining his children. See what one Redditor dug up online this week. Redditors find Kody Brown verbally berating and threatening his kids. In recent seasons, Sister Wives fans have witnessed Kody Brown speak harshly about his older children while favoring Robyn's kids. Sadly, this isn't a new occurrence. One Sister Wives fan recently dug up an instance from an early season where Kody threatened his young sons after he grew sick of them squabbling with each other. Did Kody seriously threaten his boys? A Reddit user asked online recently. S8E6 when Gabe and Garrison got into a fight after an outing to a movie. This is what Kody said to them. I remember when this episode aired, I thought, wow, that's over the top. Words hurt kids. Parents should know better. They attached 2 screenshots with the closed captioning revealing Kody's threatening words. 1. Read, if I ever see that again, you two are done with your lives. The other read, I am just ending you. While this clip was extremely upsetting to begin with, it's aged incredibly poorly in recent days. Sister Wives fans sadly remember that Garrison Brown took his own life in March 2024. Other Sister Wives fans react to the heartbreaking scene. Naturally, Other Redditors found Kody Brown's language incredibly harsh and inappropriate. Others left comments including, "If he is capable of this explosion when the camera is rolling, imagine the things he says when he's not on film. He's a complete nutball." Gwen said he was nicer on the show than in real life, so I have no doubt he has said all sorts of things to them and threatened them regularly. I think once the show is finally done we're going to get a lot of information on what Kody was truly like off camera. And the wives, too. I absolutely agree. And I suspect the reason the allegations against Meri a while ago weren't addressed is because then it would open up all the adults to this type of scrutiny, and none of them would look good. Sister Wives fans gave Kody Brown some space after Garrison Brown passed away, but now, they began discussing his parenting choices again. Some TLC fans feel convinced that he seems to punish the children when he has issues with their mothers. Of course, they mean Janelle and Christine Brown's kids. It's not clear what relationship he has with Meri's adult child, Leon, and he doesn't seem to punish Robyn's kids at all. Kody Brown has his favorite wife Robyn. TLC fans always felt that Robyn and her kids meant much more to the patriarch of Sister Wives than Janelle and Christine's children. Of course, everyone who watched the show saw him irritated with Christine, when he refused to accompany their daughter Isabel for her back surgery. In fact, he didn't even want Christine to go with her. Probably, no fan of Sister Wives will ever forget how awful Kody Brown was with Gabe and Garrison Brown when he wanted Janelle to kick them out of the house. As Janelle refused, his attitude grew worse, and the more he clashed with her, the more he amped up the anger with her sons. On Reddit, a viewer from the UK seems shocked because the Sister Wives patriarch seemed to use his children to punish his wives. They mentioned Christine and Janelle Brown. Plus, they spoke about Robyn and the lack of Christmas presents. You might recall how sad Janelle and her daughter, Savannah, felt about her being ghosted by her dad. In the discussion about Kody Brown, a Sister Wives fan vented, and agreed that he seems to hurt the kids when he has an issue with their mothers. They said, in one episode in the most recent season, he outright says he isn't spending time with Isabel or Truly because he doesn't want to see Christine. What an absolute piece of garbage. Those are his children. It's infuriating. How can he justify this in any way? Other commenters chimed in with their thoughts about the TLC star as well. Here are some of their thoughts. Exactly. Kody knows exactly what he's doing, he doesn't care. He even said on the look back that, when a woman removes the man from the place he has an experience with the kids, blah blah, is the reason he can't see Savannah or Truly. Meanwhile, he's sitting next to Robyn, the epitome of parental alienation. And as soon as Christine made clear that he was responsible for caring for Truly during his visitation, that she wouldn't be supervising the whole time, boom. That was the end of that. I honestly think he cuts then, sick out as soon as they start questioning his behavior. Simple as that. He can't stand anyone questioning his authority in any way. Some, like Janelle's boys, were more outspoken than others, but the bottom line, once the kids are old enough to have minds of their own, he cuts them loose. What do you think about this video? Please told on comment box. Also subscribe our channel. Thanks for watching this video.